It is 1864. I am here today documenting what is about to happen. I am a Confederate spy and I must bring this footage back to General Lee. In the next room, there are three women, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Dorothea Dix, and Clara Barton, who we believe to have formed organization to help the Union soldiers in the Civil War. Just a reminder, Elizabeth Cady Stanton organized the Seneca Falls Convention with Lucreta Mott about 15 years ago. And her husband was part of the anti-slavery society, so we can assume these women are organizing for the Union. I am not sure if they are going to discuss their effort to end slavery their of their desire to obtain equal rights for women. From what I have heard, they had put their fight for women's right on hold in order to focus abolishing slavery. I guess we will see. Let's take a look. Oh, here comes Dorothy Kendricks and Clara Barton. I have to put my disc, guys.
Yes, I'm very excited for the meeting.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hi. Oh, it's Elizabeth Cady Stanton.
Okay.
I am back in the room. Then I'm going to hide it under the desk.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Kate Stanton.
Yes, that's my name. Dorothy Dix, right?
Yes, very nice to meet you.
Clara? Yeah. You should sit here. This one's more comfortable. Yeah, that's a lovely love. So how are you ladies today?
Good, how are you doing? I'm good.
So as you ladies know, my name is Elizabeth Cady Stanton. I'm friends with Susan B. Anthony. Her and I actually organized a campaign to amend the current U.S. Constitution for our amendment is to abolish slavery. It's going to be called either the Women's Loyal National League or the Women's National Loyal League. We haven't really decided on a name yet between the two. We're collecting signatures for our petition. We've got about almost 400,000 as of now, and we've got almost 5,000 members in our group to date. And I was wondering if you ladies would like to sign, just let me know. It's to abolish slavery. We're going to present it to Congress in hopes that it will have an impact on the cause that we're trying to fight for, and hopefully the Union wins this war.
That's good. Clarissa Harlow Barton. You can call me Clara. I'm an educator and of course a nurse, and I used to work in the U.S. Patent Office as a clerk. At the age of 15, I started teaching and planning that I could open a public school in New Jersey for free. So I'm also one of the thousands of women who served as a volunteer nurses during this war. And I established an agency to supply soldiers and work in many battles, often behind the lines, delivering care to the wounded soldiers. I personally collected food, clothing, and medical supplies for the hard-pressed Union Army after the Peninsula Campaign. And I was just appointed by Union General Benjamin Butler as the lady in charge in the hospitals at the front of the Army of the James. So I helped thousands of missing soldiers, including identifying dead at Andersonville Prison, Georgia. And you know what? 2 years ago, while I was tending a wounded at the Battle of Antietam, I worked so close to the battlefield that a bullet once tore through my sleeve and killed the man I was treating.
Oh, wow, that's awful.
Yeah, and I heard
Thank
them
the
say,
Lord you're still alive.
Yes.
yeah, and I heard them say I was the angel of the battlefield for all my work, and I'm planning to form the American Red Cross.
That's really great.
Wonderful. Hello, well, as you know, my name is Dorothea Dix. I am the superintendent of the female nurses of the United States Sanitary Commission. I've been hired by Simon Cameron, and I'm here to invite you two ladies to participate in our sanitary fairs. First, let me tell you a little bit about the Sanitary Commission.
Yeah.
As you may know, we opened our doors in June of 1861.
Oh.
Our mission is to promote clean and healthy conditions for our brave men fighting this war for the Union, of course. I have chosen the best women volunteers that meet my strict standards for nurses. As you may know, Claire Barton. You know, not just any woman can be a nurse. There are a lot of young ladies out there looking for husbands. We just cannot have that.
Yes.
But moving on.
Priorities.
Our nurses and doctors inspect hospitals and hospital ships, and we have even created soldiers' homes to care for the wounded and to make sure the hospitals are up to standards. We don't want them.
Yes.
We want our men to be nursed back to health and not dying in our hospitals. We have women from all over the country, or I'm sorry, the north, not the south, of course, coordinating donations, selling goods, and organizing these sanitary fairs. Our sanitary fairs are grand bazaars that display military banners, uniforms, and other relics of the wars. Goods are also sold there too. We are planning a 3-week fair in New York City and hope to make as much money to donate to this great cause. There have been great success from the fairs in Ohio, Illinois, and New York. All of our volunteers make a difference.
Definitely.
I believe that volunteer does really help with the cause, and it helped in many things before this war.
Yes, like our women's suffrage movement. It's a big one.
Yes, definitely. Yes, I believe we are equal to men, and all of our efforts and great strides prove our strength and that we are not inferior to men. And ultimately, we can move on to our goals of equal rights for women.
Yes, I agree. You know, when my friend Lucretia Mott and I, we met at the Anti-World Slavery Convention in London, actually, and you know, we were mistreated because we were women, and that's actually how we came to become friends. And we organized the Seneca Falls Convention while we were there, and our idea of it, of course, we met afterwards and fixed out all the details and stuff. But we really wanted to stand up for women's rights, and but I think with this war, we should really focus on abolishing slavery, since that's the main focus of the war right now, the battle between anti-slavery and southern slave states. And I think it's only logical for us to set aside our women's suffrage movement and our women's rights to focus on this right now, because the here and now is, and I think ultimately, women's rights will be next. We've already established that human rights are an issue in this country, and women are human too.
Well said. I agree completely.
Me too.
All right, ladies, I believe that concludes our meeting for this afternoon.
Great. I hope to see you both at the sanitary fair.
We'll keep in touch.
Definitely. It's nice meeting you.
Very nice to see you. See you soon.